Okay, guys, welcome. Welcome to this price track training session. I'm not going to take too much of your time. I'm just going to give you a brief introduction to who I am. My name is Ben Ajiman. I am co-founder of Mastermind Academy. I'm the younger brother of Kofi Ajiman, for those who know Kofi Ajiman. Actually, guys, can we just drop some fours in the chat, because he's just hit the rank of P5000, guys. This is a life-changing, life-changing income right now for his family, because he's got like 12 kids, 12 kids with a mortgage. But for him to be now earning a residual income of £5,000, I'm so happy and grateful for that. So, guys, let's just drop some. I can see that. Okay, nice, guys. That's it. To be fair, I have. Wow. Guys, I'm so happy, man. I'm so happy. The wife is also earning another extra £1,000. My mum's earning an extra £600 just for this life-changing opportunity. So, yeah, thank you, bro. Okay, cool. So, my name is Ben Ajiman. I've been in the academy for about 1.5 years. Actually, before I start off, I want to apologize because my camera isn't working. Otherwise, I would be on the camera so you can see my pretty face. I'm joking. But, yeah, I do apologize for that. So I've been in the academy for about 1.5 years. When I jumped on, I wasn't serious at all. I'm still working, but I was working and I was studying something else called I was doing a black cabbie, sorry. So I was studying that. So when I jumped on, I literally didn't take it serious at all. I was maybe revising maybe like half an hour, about 2 hours a week, right? So I wasn't doing much. And then when I jumped on, sorry, I hadn't jumped on just long after my brother. And so when we jumped on, there was like, I don't know, there was loads of educators. So we was just going from one educator to another. So it was just like bamboozling my brain. So it was just, yeah. And then what happened one day was my brother found this guy called Christopher Derrick. And I'm sure everyone's aware of Christopher Derrick by now. He's on YouTube and he turned $182 into £64,000 in one day. So one day when he saw this educator, my brother was like, bro, we're going to be rich. So then what happened was we humbled ourselves, and I've just been watching him ever since, to be fair. And I believe Kofi has as well. So yeah, today's training session is going to be on price trap. Guys, what I would say is that there's been times when I've questioned this strategy. I know I basically know it works because when Christopher Derrick shows us live, it works, right? But for me, it wasn't working. There's been off times where it hasn't been working, so I've questioned the strategy. But guys, it does really, really work. As long as you stay coachable, consistent, committed, it's going to work. Yeah. So let's go. Let's go. Okay, so before we start off, we're going to talk about mindset. Guys, mindset is critical in this industry. Please, every educator says it, right? So they're saying it for a reason. It's as simple as that. 90% of trading is your mindset, and 10% is the skill. Okay, I'm not going to go too much into that, but 90. I'm an ex-cabbie. Nice. That's it. Good. Got some ex-cabbies in the building. Yeah, so that's what I was actually doing for a few years, and then I decided to quit that and study on this because I see the power of trading. So yeah, 90% of trading is your mindset, 10% is skill. Affirmation, guys, you should be doing affirmations every single day. It really does work, guys. The 3 basic affirmations should be, okay, I'm going to be a 6-figure trader by whatever time you want to put on it. Okay. Another affirmation could be, I will create generational wealth, or I will be financially free. So just have at least 3 affirmations. Start saying it out loud. It's going to happen. Discipline. Okay, discipline, guys, is very, very crucial. Okay, but what I've found out is that you're going to have to go through your ups and downs yourself. Okay, it's good as it was for my cousin to tell me, okay, cool, he blew like a £10,000 account in DAX. And he's giving me advice telling me not to do this, not to do that. I've had to go through it myself, right? Not £10,000, but I've had to go through losses. I've blown a few accounts of like £100 accounts or whatnot. But guys, it's normal. It's part of the process. You know what they say, right? If you can stay in this industry, or if you can learn how to trade for at least 1 year, then you've made it. Why? Because within that 1 year, you're going to go through a lot of drama, a lot of mistakes, a lot of ups and downs. So if you can stay for at least 1 year, then you've made it. Okay. Emotions. Take your emotions out of the game. What I like to say, business is business, right? You're gonna lose, you're gonna win. As long as you look by the end of the week that you're in profit, or end of 2 weeks, don't ever judge your account by every day. Okay, because one day you can have a loss, and then next 3 days you can have a really big win. So always judge your account on a weekly basis, or weekly, or 2 weekly, or every 2 weeks, or a month. Okay. So yeah, take your emotions out of the game. As easy as it is for me to say it, sometimes it's not as easy. But once you get to that place of taking your emotions out of the game, it's trading's good. Trading's fun, extra fun, right? Because trading's fun anyway. So yeah, trading plan, guys. You have to have a trading plan. I can't stress this as much, a lot, but guys, please have a trading plan. Because what this does, it holds you accountable. So I've got a trading plan where I allow myself to have a stop loss of 50 pips. Anything. Because what happens is when you trade against your trading plan, then it's basically saying you're gambling. Okay, so if you can keep to your strategy or keep to your trading plan, then when it does go right, you can say, okay, cool, this is the trading plan, that's why. And if it went wrong, then yeah. But if you're not even going by your trading plan, then you're just maybe guessing and just hoping for the best. And that kind of falls into the line of gambling. So guys, have a trading plan. If you do need if you need a trading journal as well, trading journal is basically writing down everything. So the trade that you're getting in for, the time you got in, the amount of pips that you collected, the day you traded. If you need a trading journal, please reach out to Sandra Wilson or my brother Kofi, or just message me and I can try and get you one. They are, I believe it's like £10, I believe, but I'm sure she can get that delivered to you. If I'm wrong, please someone let me know in the chat. But yeah, trading journal can get delivered to you. And having a trading plan, that's just your own little rules. Okay, your own little rules. Okay, so for newbies, this is how you access Christopher Derrick on Go Live. So what you do is golive.im. One sec. Oh, 12. Okay, cool. It's £12 including post and packaging, which is very cheap because the book is so powerful. If I had my camera, I would show you, but I don't, so I apologize. Yeah. So to access Christopher Derrick's videos, you go on golive.im, you go down to Forex Library, and then what you do, you go across to live analysis, and he's going to be there. He comes on, I believe, every day. Okay, he comes on every day. And what you must do, okay, and he will always stress this out in his videos, you must have watched the prerequisite videos, the 100 series, 200 series, and 300 series. Because within these series, he goes over the basics of his strategy. Okay, and in this training session, we are going to go through the basics of price trap. I believe my brother has got a training session on Thursday, so he will definitely be going through the Fibonacci. Okay. 1 second, guys. Cool. Okay, cool. Now, price track, guys. I want you to take a picture of this if you can. We'll go through it. Okay, so this strategy, okay. When you listen to Christopher Derrick, he doesn't mention Forex Factory, guys. Number one rule with anything, yeah, okay, with anyone, just make a note of forexfactory.com. Okay, forexfactory.com is simply, you're going to see what the news is saying. Okay, you're going to look at the fundamental news. Okay, the fundamental news can always have an impact in what we are trading. Okay, one thing I will say is that when you go onto forexfactory.com and you see a red folder, okay, what you're going to do is you're going to go into forexfactory.com. If you see any red folders, okay, and beside the red folder, you're going to see a currency pair, whether it's United States dollars or GBP or whatever. And beside that, you're going to see a time. So for example, if the time was 3 o'clock, okay, 3 p.m., and then it's United States dollars as a red folder. Okay, if it's a red folder, it simply how I interpret it, sorry, is that if you've got a chart marked up ready to go and it's coming to the 3 o'clock and it's on that currency pair, don't trade it. Okay, don't trade it, because with a red folder, it simply means that there's very powerful news coming out. So your strategy can either go in your way, but it can also just go in the opposite direction. So it's potentially just blowing out your strategy, right? So if you see a red folder on forexfactory.com, then my advice is don't trade that specific currency pair. And if you are in that currency pair and it's a red folder, just leave it. Just ride it, because it can still go in your way. But if you're not in it, and yeah, if you're not in it, then don't trade it. Okay. Okay. So when we look at price trap, we look at a 1 hour time frame. Okay. We always look at a 1 hour time frame or higher, but minimum is 1 hour time frame. Okay. What we do is mark out our support and resistance zones. That's another word for price reversal zones. We back test on a 4 hour time frame. What we then do, sorry, is fill in the zones. We go to a 15-minute time frame, mark out what we are expecting price to do, which is the break and retest. And always when we place our trades, we place it on a 15-minute time frame. Okay. If this is making sense so far, please drop me some threes, guys. If you do have any questions, please ask away, and I'll answer it for you. Let me see. Cool. Okay, let's go. Okay, so when we identify a trend, you know, guys, you must have gone through this for the basic videos, so I'm not going to go too much in detail with this. You know, we're looking for, one thing we do with price trap is we're looking for a clear trend, as clear as possible, right? Because this is a clear trend. You're not going to get many trades, you know, like this. What do you trade on the 15-minute time frame? Why do you trade? Because 15-minute time frame, it means that, you know, if I'm an intraday trader, I trade on a 15-minute time frame just because action is going to happen sooner rather than later. Whereas if I'm looking on a 1 hour time frame and I'm looking for the retest, then I'm gonna have to wait another hour before I even get in the market. Does that make sense? So 15-minute time frame is just, if it happens a lot quicker. Does that make sense, Evia? So when I mark up my chart, it's always on a 1 hour time frame, and then I come down to the 15-minute time frame to get in with the trade. Yeah, cool. Well done. Thank you. So what we see, so as I said, guys, one phrase you have to always remember: the trend is your friend. Okay, when we get in for trade, we trade with the trend. Sorry. So as you can see here, I'm not going to go to, look, you can see a high, low, lower, high. That's just confirm that this is a downtrend. Okay, if it's a consolidating market, what do we not do? We do not trade it. Okay, let's go. Okay, so when we are learning how to trade, okay, there's not many, okay, when we learn how to trade, we get told we can either, when we mark up a support and resistance, we can either mark up from the body of the wick or from the top of the wick. Okay, with this specific strategy, we always mark our zones or mark our support and resistance from the top of the wick. Okay, as you can see here, 1 second, sorry. I don't know what this is doing. Okay, cool. As you can see here, we mark up this level of resistance at the top of the wick. Okay, and what we do with price trap, we create zones. Okay, I am going to show you live video. I'm going to show you a live chart. So hang in there, guys. So what we do, we mark up from the top of the wick to the body of the wick. Okay, now this is simply trapping price. Okay, we are trapping price, and this is a strategy. So if we trap price, and then obviously later on we break and retest, and that's going to confirm to us whether we get in for a buy or sell. So, you know, most strategies you just do one level of support, one level of resistance, but with this strategy we trap price. Okay, so we have a level of resistance to the top, from the top of the wick to the body of the wick. Okay, So yeah, this is a good example of price trap. Okay, so as you can see, this is a downtrend. Okay, downtrend. And what we are doing is, okay, where price is coming at, which is over here with my cursor, we're just going to find the last low point and last high point. Okay, so the last low point is here, but you know, it's just, there's a little bit before that. This is here where this is the lowest lowest of the low compared to here. Okay, so we're gonna go to this low point here. What you can see is that I marked up my, sorry, which wick did you, okay, let me go back. So this wick, so this wick here is the wick that we used. Okay, there's a high point. Price did go up a little bit, but you know, mostly it stayed within this zone. Okay, you can see this wick here is within the zone. This wick here, we went from this one to the body of that wick. Does that answer your question? Oh, next slide. Sorry. Oh, sorry. Okay, cool. Okay, cool. Okay, so let me show you the bottom one. So from the bottom one, let me see if I can zoom in. No. Okay, cool. The wick that I used is the bottom one here. Can you see my cursor? Let me know if you can see my cursor. So as you can see, the bottom, the lowest level of support was at the bottom here. Okay, and what I'd done, yeah. So what I'd done, we went to the body of this wick. Okay, and now at the top. Okay, what I done. Okay, this is what I done. Because this wick is so small, I went to the body of this wick. Okay, and what I done was simply go back a little bit and then went to the top of this wick. Okay, so you can do that. Because this wick was so small, I could have kept it there, but I wanted to give myself a bit of breathing space. So I went to the top of this wick to the body of this wick. Okay, and that's how I done it. But at the bottom here, I went from the bottom of this wick to the body of this body of the candlestick. Yeah. Okay, so with price trap, what we are looking for is a break and a retest. Okay, a break and a retest. You know, if you're in an uptrend, okay, what do you get every time you get uptrend? You're always going to get a reversal candlestick. You're going to get, you know, it's never going to be a green going all the way up. What always happens is goes like through a few greens and then a little reverse candlestick, which is going to be a red, and it continues to go to a green. So if we're in an uptrend, okay, if say for example, if we was in an uptrend, guys, uptrend, so green. Price then reversed with the red candlestick and hit the zone. Okay, so previously the zones are level resistance, right? So you've got a floor and resistance. Yeah, floor resistance. Okay, if price broke through the zone, retested. Now this retest is going to create a level floor, and it goes up with more green candlestick. That's going to be a continuation of an uptrend. Does that make sense? And then if we was going to if it was an uptrend right there, so if price was going up, and then we marked up this zone, so we've got this level of support, we've got this level of resistance, but price decided to come down this way instead of going up. So price decided to come down where the arrow is, retest this floor, yeah, because this is a floor. Now this is becoming a ceiling. All of a sudden, we're going to go for a sell, and that's what you call a shift in momentum or counter trend. It's going against the trend, and it's now possibly forming a new trend on the downside. That is the strategy. Okay, I will show you in another video. Is this making sense so far? Let me know. If you need me to slow down a little bit more, I can. I'm more than happy to do that. I really want to give value. So yeah, let me know, guys. Okay, so let's look at this chart. Good. Okay, so let's look at this chart, guys. one thing I would say to you guys is do multiple zones. Okay, when you create multiple zones, you can see the picture clearer. And that's something that I didn't do when I started off. So when I started off, I was just doing 2 zones. So I was doing 1 level support, 1 level resistance. But now when you start to do multiple zones, so you can see the power of this strategy. So if we look at the left side, okay, if we look at the left side, what can we see? This is an uptrend, right? Yeah, uptrend. Yeah, okay. This is on a 1 hour time frame, so you're not going to be able to see the retest as clear. But look, this over here, can you see my cursor? This was a level of resistance at one point. Okay. Now what happens is price breaks through this zone. Now it becomes a floor. Okay. You're gonna see you would see the red candlestick, but because it's on a 1 hour time frame, you just can't see it. But now it becomes a floor. Oh, 1 second. And guess what? It goes up. So when it comes, so what happens is price breaks through the zone, retests with the red candlestick, and it goes up we go up for a buy. And that is the break and retest. And look, guys, you can see it here once again. Price breaks through the zone. Yeah, retest this red candlestick, or you can use that one. And then what happens is once we see the next candlestick going for green, a continuation of an uptrend, we're going for the buy. Look, guys, it does the same thing again. Same thing again, guys. Goes up, breaks this level of floor, or resistance, sorry, resistance. And now it becomes a floor with this red candlestick. And then it goes up. So guys, look at that. That's like, I don't know how many pips that was, but that's a lot of pips right there, potentially. Okay. And now on the other side, okay. So what happens is price from here, price goes up, hits a ceiling. Okay, cool. What happens is price comes down, hits this floor, that's fine, goes up. Now what happens is price breaks through this zone. Okay, price breaks through this zone of this level of support or floor, whatever you want to call it, and now it retests. Now it becomes a ceiling. So look, it now becomes a new level of ceiling / resistance. And then what do? We go for the once we see the red candlestick, we go in for the sell. Okay. Once again, price is coming down, so you're probably in profit. You know, you're probably in profit, but because you've got multiple zones, it's clear to see. Now, what's going to happen is price is going to break through the zone. Yeah, price breaks through the zone, retest. So remember, previously this was a level of support. Okay, price breaks through the zone, now retests, and now becomes a ceiling, and then goes down for a sell. That making sense so far? Let me know, guys. Drop me a 222 if you're getting value. Sorry. Let me just make sure we are working together and winning together. So on a downtrend, the retest must be a green candlestick. Yes. That's it. That's it. The green, yes. On a downtrend, the retest must be a good, guys. Thank you. Good. Okay, let's go. Okay, these are the rules. You know, I advise everyone to stick to these rules, definitely. Especially when it comes to risk management. Must the retest candle close? Yes. Okay. Cool, guys. Yeah. So one thing that I do. Okay, this is what I do. Once price breaks through a zone. So for example, if it's in an uptrend, okay, uptrend, and the retest candlestick was a red candlestick. That red candlestick has to form. Okay, and then the next candlestick, if it's a strong buy candlestick, then I'm gonna get in. If it's not that strong, if it's like playing nilly indecision, and I'm gonna wait for the next candlestick for it to be a green, and then I'll go for a buy. Because what happens sometimes is it might be so the retest candlestick might be obviously going to be a red candlestick, and then the next candlestick, even though it's forming as a green, it could just reverse and be a red candlestick, and then from there it could just keep going down. So okay, yeah, okay, cool. Can't see your screen. Okay, cool. Let's go back to here. Let's go back to here. 1 second, guys. 1 second, 1 second. Okay, cool. Yeah, cool. So where should we go? This is okay. What I'm gonna do, okay, guys. What we're gonna do, we're gonna wait for now, and I'm gonna go onto a live time frame, live market, so we can go down to the 15-minute time frame. Yeah, guys, take a picture of this. Risk management is very key. I'm not gonna go through it too much, but basically with price trap, what we do is we trim trade. Okay, so that trim trade simply means we trade the same currency pair twice. Okay, if you're a profitable trader, then you're gonna earn more, right? If you're not, then you're gonna lose more. But yeah, we always do trim trade. What we should be doing is 0.01 to every $100. So if you've got a £1,000 account, for example, with trim trade, you do 0.05 and 0.05. Okay. If you're doing just one trade, then it's 0.10. What is chart? Okay, cool. Okay, I want to translate. Okay, cool. So what is trail stop loss? Okay, so guys, take a note of this, please. I hope everyone's taking notes. Stop profit. Sorry. Yeah, guys, I hope you are all taking notes, because they say the note takers are money makers, right? And we are all money makers, so we should all be taking notes. Okay, cool. So trim trade 10 to. Okay, so when you're in 10 to 15 pips profit, guys, what we need to do is move our stop loss. Okay, so we've entered our stop loss. Okay, but now we're in 10 to 15 pip profit, 10 to 15 pips profit. What we now do is move our stop loss. So what we do, we go onto our MetaTrader, go to modify, and then we move our stop loss to our 2 pips above entry point. Okay, so when you're on MetaTrader, what you can see under your currency pair, you can see a few digits. Okay, so it might be 1.99999 to 1 point something, and that 1.999 is where your entry point is. Okay, I hope this is making sense. I can't show you because my camera's not working, but guys, let me know what you can see, please. Can you see where it says rules? Yes, to see rules. Okay, cool. Yeah, so that's cool. So we're just gonna go. We're just talking about the 2 pip stop profit. Okay, I really want you guys to understand. If you don't, I'm happy to talk about it later on or individually, because it's easier if I can show you my MetaTrader app. So on your MetaTrader app, let me see what I can see right now. I want to tell you guys. So on your MetaTrader app, okay, when you're going for a trade, it says USD to CHF, okay, but underneath that you can see some digits. So the digit is what I can see is 0.94834. Okay, so that first digit is basically where you've entered the trade. Yeah, so previously you've marked up, you've entered your stop loss, okay, but now you're in 10 to 15 pips take profit. Okay, but remember, our take profit wants to be 30 pips. So once you're 10 to 15 pips take profit, what we're going to do is click on this currency pair and go to modify. We're going to go to modify. Yeah, that's fine. Yeah, I'm just going through this stop profit, and then we're going to go to the charts. How long? Okay, cool. Yeah, I'm going to be quick. Okay, cool. Yeah, so we're going to go to modify, and then we're going to raise the what we put for stop loss, and we're going to just add an extra 2 pips onto what we can see on our entry point, and then that's going to be on our new. That's going to be our new stop loss, and that stop loss is basically means we're in a wide free trade. So no matter what, even if price hits our stop profit, we're in 2 pips profit. So you're just riding a risk-free trade. I hope that makes sense. If not, I can explain to you if you give me a message or something. Yeah, let's go. I hope that makes sense, guys. Okay, let's get out of this. Sorry about that. Okay, cool. Let's go to a chart. So add 30 pips to your entry. So yeah, okay, take profit. So take profit. So your take profit is 30 pips. Okay, your take profit is 30 pips, and your stop loss is 30 pips. Yeah. When you're in 10 to 15 pip profit, you still got another 15 pips to go. All you're gonna do is go back onto that trading, onto that trade, and then you're gonna erase your original stop loss, and then all you're gonna do is add extra 2 pips onto your entry point, which you can see on your MetaTrader, and then now that's going to be your new stop loss. So what happens is, if price continues to go in your favor, it's going to hit your 30 pip stop. It's going to hit your 30 pip take profit. But if price reverses, okay, if price reverses and it hits your 2 pip stop profit, it means that you're in 2 pip stop profit. You're in 2 pip. You're in a 2 pip profit. Whereas if you don't do that, then you can go back down and it can potentially hit your stop loss. Yeah, no, yes, okay. Don't you need stop loss for pullbacks, breathing space? Yes, but once you're in 10 to 15 pips, this is what we do. So if you're in 8 pip stop profit, or if you're in 8 pip profit, then you leave it. You keep your stop loss where it is. But once you're in 10 to 15 pips, we just, it's one thing we've got to do is protect our account. Okay. Well, one thing we need to do is protect our account. You move both up. Yes, move both up to 2 pips above entry. So if it's a sell, should be below the entry price. If it's a sell, then above the entry price. So if it's a sell, it should be below the entry price. No, if it's a sell, whoa, I'm joking. So if it's a sell, it should be below the entry price. Okay, if it's yeah, if it's a buy, yeah, if it's a buy, it should be below, and if it's a sell, it should be above. Yeah, perfect. Can you move it more than 2 pips? Of course you can. Of course you can. But 2 pips, it gives it like, it's still, it gives it, even though it's a risk-free trade. Even though it's a risk-free trade, you can move it up 15 pips if you want. If you can just cut, guys, once you see blue, cut out. If you want to leave the trade, just walk away with the trade. What you can do is maybe come out of one trade and then move the other trade to 2 pips stop loss, 2 pips take profit, stop profit, sorry, and then just ride a free trade, earn that free money. It's your stop loss 30 pips from your entry point. It's your stop loss 30 pips from your entry point, or 30 pips from the zone. It's going to be 30 pips from my entry point. Okay, 30 pips from my entry point. Yeah, 30 pips from my entry point. What, Chris, can you please explain the reason for changing the stop loss again? So, okay, for changing the stop loss, so basically when we trade, okay, our stop loss is in minus, right? So for example, if we're going to trade and it doesn't go in our way, then we're going to lose at least, for example, if I'm doing £1 per pip, okay, and my stop loss is 30 pips, and it hits the 30 pip stop loss, I'm going to be £30 down. Okay, but for example, if price goes up 15 pips, I'm potentially £15 up. Okay, all I'm going to do is adjust my stop loss, so then now I'm not losing. There's no matter what, I'm not going to be losing £30. I'm going to, if the worst that can happen, I'll be £2 in profit. So as I said, one thing we want to do is protect our account. Does that make sense, Sandra? Let me know. We're gonna move on. Going 2 pips in profit, cover spread. Yeah, there you go. Yeah, exactly. Because one thing that I've done, if you just move it to break even, you could potentially be in minus. You could be a few pips in minus. So 2 pips covers your the spread as well. Yeah. Okay, cool. Let's go to a live chart. Okay. Oof. So bright. Okay, let's see. Okay, thanks. I hope that makes sense. If not, just let me know, and I'll explain to you in a bit more detail, in a bit more depth. So, okay, cool. Let's go to a chart. Okay, guys, if you see something like this, look. Oh, wait. Can everyone see my screen? Trading view. Let me know in the chat box, please. If you can see my screen, this is trading view. Yes, cool. Can you set alarms on MetaTrader to notify? Yes, you can, Cassie. Yes. Yes. No, I can see rules. Just say rules. Okay, cool. Let me share my screen again. 1 second. Did everyone see my screen now? Drop me a 1 if you can see. Yeah. Good. Perfect. Okay, guys. Okay, cool, guys. Let's go, guys. I marked up this chart a few days ago. Okay, if you see this, okay, if you see all of this, then just walk away. Just walk away from the trade. Okay, don't stay in it. Don't wait for the break and retest. Okay, just leave it. Walk away. So that's deleted. Okay, I don't want nothing like that in my site. Okay, 1 second. Choppy, yeah, it's too choppy. Let's go to let's go. Okay, that's a bit. Let's go. Let's see what I can get for you. Okay. Let's go through this one. Okay. Let's go through this one. So. Yes, exactly. Yeah. By choppy, we basically mean no clear trend. We want to trend. We want to trade with the trend. Sorry. Guys, in an ideal world, we want to see a clear downtrend, we want to see a clear uptrend, but you're not going to get that, okay? So it's down to us. This is part of learning. This is part of us mastering price track strategy, that we need to get the next to best clear trend. Consolidation, yeah, cool, yeah. So guys, okay, let me delete this chart. I'm going to go through it, okay? I'm looking at this, okay? What we do, remember, what we want to do is go to where price is currently at. I hope you can see it. I know it's quite, okay, do it like that. Price is currently at, okay? Price is currently at here, okay? I'm going to quickly go through this. So you would go through your pairs until you find a decent, yes. So all I do, I'll just scroll through and just go through pairs, okay? That's disgusting. That's disgusting. This one, we'll go through that maybe a little bit later. This one's a clear trend. For me, this was a downtrend. I got in there, but I didn't collect all of that. I wish. Or you use the harmonic scanner. Okay, yeah, harmonic scanner I do use sometimes. I'm sometime-ish with that. So harmonic scanner gives you good setups. You know, potential good setups. Sorry, you still have to mark it out. You still have to come back to this chart and see. So yeah, harmonic scanner. Yeah, it's yeah. I do use harmonic scanner just to see a good setup. If not, you could just go scroll through and see what you can identify as a clear trend. So guys, just to let you know, last week I collected like 400 plus tips. So it does work, right? So just stay patient, stay committed, and yeah, let's not give up. Okay, cool. Let's go to chart. Okay, I want to do a clear one. Can we do this one? We can do this one. Okay, cool. Okay, guys. So, sorry. Where is it? Which? You see, thank you. You're at NZD. This one. Perfect. Thank you. Okay, cool. So look, 1 hour time frame. Okay, if it's 15-minute time frame, 30 minutes, just type in 1 hour time frame. Okay, guys, let me give you a little hint. Okay, instead of having to go to this corner and type in, go to the 1 hour time frame. All you need to do is press 60. Okay, that 60 is gonna 60 simply means 1 hour time frame. If you want to go to your 15-minute time frame, just type in 15. Goes to 15-minute. Okay. That every little thing, if you can save 1 second of your time, it's powerful. Okay, 60, go back to 1 hour time frame. Yeah. Cool. Now, with this chart, yeah. So yeah, just type in whatever you want. So if it's the 15-minute, if you want a 4 hour time frame, just type in 240. Okay, guys. So what you can see here, it's a clear downtrend, right? Downtrend. It seems like it's going into an uptrend, but I would personally mark up this chart, okay? Because what happens is if it breaks through here, it's going to continuation. It's going to be in a continuation, sorry, of an uptrend. So what we can see right now is this where price is currently at. Okay, price is currently at 1.74864. What I'm going to do is go to the low point. What a low point is, what I can see as a low point is some of you might not be able to see that, okay? But that's all part of learning. Because some of you can say, look, low point's down here, okay? Because that is a very low point. But no, this strategy, that basically means you could be waiting the whole year for you to get in for a trade. So what we want to, I saw this as an uptrend. So look, overall, I can see this as an uptrend at the moment, yes. But what we're going to do is, if it does break this, it can continue, it can go down into a downtrend. Okay, that's what I see. Okay. Even though if you broke floor, would you still enter? Yes. Yes. So what we're going to do, okay, guys, let me give you another tip as well. Please take notes. When you mark up the trend line, okay? So, okay, cool. I'm going to mark the trend line. I'm going to mark this trend line here, okay? Just, I can say clear level of support, okay? What I'm going to do, instead of going to this corner, click on it and go to trend line, or no, horizontal line. What I'm going to do is just press the, sorry. All I'm going to do is press the Alt button on your laptop or your whatever, and then H. Okay, Alt and H just brings the line out straight away. Okay, remember, we're doing it from the bottom of the wick to the body of the candlestick. Okay, so what I'm going to do is go to this candlestick, to the body of this candlestick, yeah. And once again, all I'm going to do is Alt and H. Now we've got our downtrend. We've got a level of support. Sorry. Okay. What I'm now going to do is going to create. Now I'm going to find a new level of resistance. Okay. I could go here, but I could just see where price struggled just a little bit before. So I'm just going to give myself some breathing space to see what price is going to do. So I'm going to draw a level of resistance at the top of the wick. Okay, and now we're going to do it to the body of the candlestick. Alt and H. It's as simple as that, guys. Let me see the chat box. Sorry. He's using a Mac. Alt and H doesn't work. Ah. No, I'm using a HP. Yeah, I'm using a HP. I'm in this trade right now from earlier today. How's it going? How's the trade going? So yeah, okay, cool. I'll mark this up. What I'm going to do now. Oh, don't worry, you got this, Lee. You got this. What I'll do now is simply back test, okay? Back testing simply to see if your zones is strong. Okay, straight away I can see level of support here, so I can see that this is already a strong zone. If I go back, so what we do, we go to 4 hour time frame. So what you do, type in 4 hour, just so you can see. Just so you can see. One second, guys. 1 second. So as you can see, this where we marked up the level of resistance, it was previously a level of support. Okay, as you can see here. So that will confirm to me that this is a good zone. So what I'm going to do is go to the left hand side. Sorry. Get my rectangle circle. I'm going to draw a box. I'm going to draw a box. Go to coordinates. And what I'm going to do is basically elongate this box. Okay, we want this box to go right across. So in the bottom right corner, you're going to take that away and just type 1500000000, and then all that do is going to go right to the right. Okay. So guys, if I'm speeding up a little bit, but I just see the time, so I don't want to take too much of your time. So what we're going to do, the same thing again. Go to this box, to the top of this line, to these lines. Sorry. Draw a zone. We're going to go to settings. We're going to go to settings. We're going to go across here. There. type in as many zeros. As long as it's more than 1500, I believe it's going to elongate right to the end. You're doing great. Thank you so much for this call. Value upon value. Thank you guys. You want your support to be happy. Yes. Perfect. So guys, now we've got our confirmations. Okay, what I'm going to now do. Okay, so from 1 hour time frame to mark up the zones. Okay, 1 hour time frame to mark up the zones. 4 hour to back test. Okay, back test. I sometimes allow myself to back test up to like 5-6 months. Okay, and it works. It's been working for me, so I'm going to continue doing that. If something works for you, you keep doing it. Some people only back test up to a month, and if it doesn't work, then they walk away from the trade. So that's something that you can look into. So yeah, once I've marked up my zones, I'm going to go down to the 15-minute time frame. Okay. Now I'm confident. Oh, sorry guys. Now I'm confident with what I'm seeing. Okay. So all what I'm going to do now is just show what I want price, what I'm waiting for price to do. So if price breaks the zone, okay. If price breaks the zone, okay, it retests. So price break comes up with a green candlestick, retests it with a red candlestick, then shoots up. I'm now going to go in for a buy, okay, and vice versa. If price, sorry guys, with a trend line, there's no shortcuts. You have to do it. You have to keep going to the side and getting it. Okay. Price breaks through, retest this zone. So if price comes down, it's going to be a red candlestick. So red candlesticks, it's going to retest as a green candlestick. And then what happens is, if the next candlestick is a solid red, like a very strong red, then I'm going to get in for a sell. But if it's doing a little bit, like it's like not much, then I'm going to wait for that next red candlestick to form. Then the next candlestick, I'm going to get in if it's a red candlestick and go for a sell. Let me show you example, guys, so you understand. Alt for the trend line. Alt T for the look, see, take nuggets every day. Alt T. What? Nah, it's not working. Okay, cool. Can we get the Yeah, of course. Guys, also, if you do have any questions, then please let me know. You can send me a private message. Okay. So, guys, look, I got in this. Let's wait. Let's see. I got in this a little while ago, and the power of all this, guys. What one of your homework should be is just to marking up zones, marking up where you can see zones of support and zones of resistance. So these zones were already here, okay? So these zones were already here. My support is over here, okay? My support zone is here. Okay, my back test is simply this, because what you can see over here, price breaks through, retests. Let's go to a 15-minute time frame. So guys, I'm trying to keep up with the chat box as well, so that's why I'm stopping. I have to jump off. Great stuff. All PM. No worries. What sessions is best for strategy? London Open, yes. But guys, with this strategy, if it's a break and retest, then and you've got confidence in your strategy, in your markups, then you can just do you know, any sessions. Okay, so what we're gonna do is critical, guys. I'm gonna show you. I'm not gonna take too much. Give you another. Let's have another 10 minutes and go. Okay, guys, look here. What happens? What can you see, guys? Okay, let me show you what I see as a break and retest. Okay, a break in a retest for me. So let's say, look, we had a level of support here. Alt H. Okay, level of support here. Price broke through the zone. A breakthrough is a wick. If a little wick breaks this level ceiling, then that confirms to me that's a break. That's a break. It's this market. Yes, guys. There's no with price up. There's no buy limit, sell limit, buy stop, sell stop. What we need to do is what I do is I set an alert. Okay, I've got the extra package of TradingView. I believe. Okay, I believe that we have. There's an app called Cool Levels. So what you would do is when you break. So what we would do is hit on this level resistance, and we would want that to be our alert. Okay, we want that to be alert. So that alert would be, okay, cool. Once it breaks through the zone, we get an alert on our phone saying, okay, cool, prices broke through the zone. Now, once it breaks through the zone, you're gonna have to wait at least another 15, maybe half an hour. Why? Because the next 15 minutes is gonna determine whether whether the candlestick is going to be a retest, or it's going to continue in the trend that it's going in. Does that make sense? So yes, the alert is going to be for the price to hit your zone, hit the top part of your zone. Cool Levels or trading system or good alert. Thank you, Simone. Thank you, guys. I had a bad experience with Cool Levels, so I'll never ever use that ever again, ever. So yeah, basically I had like 3 trades that hit take profit and I didn't get alerted, and then the Cool Levels decided to alert me like 5 months later saying it's broke through my zone. So yeah, that made me get TradingView. But yeah, try Cool Alert. She shows us how to set an alert. Okay, cool, guys. If you're okay, I want to show you how to set an alert on TradingView. Okay, what you do. So for example, if none of this was here, so right now we're looking at. Sorry, let's see, zoom in a little bit. Oh no. So no. Okay, actually, yeah. Here, guys. Right now we are looking here. Okay. Yeah, so look, we've got our level of support here. We've got a level of resistance here. Price breaks through. Before this wick breaks through, I want to have an alert. Okay. All I need to do is tap on the top part of the zone. Okay, not the bottom part, the top part, and then you're gonna have a few settings. All you're gonna do is go to set add alert. Okay, add alert, and then what you're going to do is scroll down, or make sure you've got you tick where you want the alert to, how you want to be notified, sorry, through email, I think message, and then all I'm going to do is the message is going to be AUD buy. Okay, so I know when I get that alert from my email or through TradingView, it's going to tell me that, okay, cool, the price has just broke through your zone. Now I have to wait another 15-20 minutes. Okay, because price is now broke through the zone, right? And now it's retested. Okay, retest here. Okay, it's retested here. Now, what I'm going to do, I'm going to personally wait for this next candlestick to form. Okay, so prices broke through, retested. Okay, it's retested. Does the retest have touched the bottom part of the zone? No, it doesn't. No, it has to just be in the zone. Okay, it has to be in the zone. Yeah, it has to be. It doesn't have to touch the top. It doesn't have to touch the bottom part. Okay, it's just about what this is about. It's about understanding the strategy. The more you do it, the more you're gonna feel comfortable. That's how it is. Okay. You don't need to touch the bottom zone. A retest is simply a break and retest. So prices broke through. Okay, this wick is confirmed to me that prices broke through. The retest is this candlestick. Okay, this candlestick is the retest. If this candlestick was a green, and then this candlestick was a green, I would get in for a buy. But because this candlestick is a sell, you know, now I'm still waiting, because what could potentially happen is it could just go down. Price can just go down, but that's going to help if you have a strong setup with your zones, your resistance support. It's going to help. It will help you understand whether you've got a strong zone or not. 1 second, let me just check the chat box again. Sorry, I've been told that the retest needs to. Okay, I've been told that the retest candle needs to wick in the zone, then close above. Yeah, okay, cool. Listen, there's so many interpretations. One thing that I took from Christopher Derrick one day, he said, look, there's not going to be a perfect zone. There's not going to be a perfect retest, sorry, a perfect retest. Okay, if you do that, you could be potentially waiting for years. No, okay, sorry, let me rephrase myself. I'm not gonna forgive you for that. If you wait for the wick to come back into your zone, and then you want the body to close outside the zone, you could be waiting a long time. I did try that at one point, but then, you know, I'm looking at strategies, and the price is hitting and take profit even though it hasn't done that. So being a part of this for quite a while now, you don't need to rely on that. You really don't need to rely on a because even if it does, it can still just reverse. So I hope that answered your question. It doesn't have the wick doesn't have to come in, and the body of the wick has to close outside. So I'm not going to say it has to do that, because you could potentially not even get in the trade for like a few days. So I hope that answers. So just looking for it. So yeah, just a general retest and a green candlestick. I'm told that, yeah, no worries, no worries. Yeah, that's my personal, because I remember, you know, sometimes I was looking at Christopher Derry, I'm just like, hold on, this ain't close outside the zone. And then I know there's other educators that say it, but from my experience, from my brother's experience, it doesn't need to. It doesn't need to. So, for example, what the strategy is basically saying, that you would have got in until here, right? Because its prices broke through, prices come up, retested the zone, and it's closed outside. So that within that time, you could have earned that amount of pips. I hope that makes sense. So yeah, you don't really need to worry about that. Once you see the retest, I've been waiting. Yeah, exactly. Yeah, I know. Listen, I've done it myself. You can, that's why I said you can wait years, but you know, obviously I'm exaggerating, right? So yeah, guys, break and retest. Okay. One thing I would always say, okay, one thing I'm going to tell you guys, okay, one thing that I want you to pay attention to, and this is why it's good to have a trading journal. Before I said about 30 pips, guys, test it. If 30 pips doesn't work for you, see what works for you. Because I don't use 30 pips. I use between 50 and 70 pips. Why? Because I've gone through a stage where I've lost up to 400 pips on one trade, okay, and that's through Mr. Baz Cruzman, the guy. But that humbled me, and that burnt me, sorry. But it made me realize 30 pips is peanuts. You know, I don't mind losing 30 pips. I don't even mind losing 50 pips, because I've lost 400 pips before. So bear in mind about the 30 pips. If it doesn't work, then just adjust it a little bit more. Just adjust it until it works. You know, it gets low when it goes up, then comes down to B. Yes, larger pips. Yeah, larger pips, stop loss. Yeah, stop for now. Start off with 30 pips, and then if it doesn't work out, then just adjust it. So yeah. So okay? Let's go through. So basically, guys, sorry, I would have got in here. I would have potentially got in, you know, as I saw this candlestick forming. Okay, so I would have got in and put it about here. Okay, and that would have taken me 43 pips. Okay, sometimes what can happen, the perfect retest, guys, the perfect retest is going to be a green candlestick breaking through, or vice versa. Green candlestick breaking through, one red candlestick for the retest, and then a green candlestick all the way up. Okay, but what's going to happen is sometimes it's just going to consolidate. Okay, this is consolidate. This is literally consolidating a little bit until it eventually goes up here. So just you know, the perfect retest is not always going to be there. So a retest, you know, you could potentially be waiting a few hours for it to spike up. Okay, guys, I got in here. I got in here today. I did mark it up just to show you. Okay, let's see why I got in here. Okay, I got in here because I marked up my zones, level of support, resistance. I back tested. Where's the back test? The back test is over here somewhere. We've just gone through it. Okay, the back test is over here. We've gone through it. I'm going to speed up now. Sorry, guys. So why did I get in here? Because, guys, I got in here. And, oh, look, guys, I'm going to... Guys, I'm getting in. One sec, guys. I'm going to do it. Wait 1 sec. So, guys, look, as you can see, I got in here because price broke through. Okay, price broke through, retested this candlestick. It touched it. As soon as something touches, the retest candlestick touches, then I'm going to get in. So what happened was I had a little bit of a drawdown. So the drawdown was this. Price breaks through, retest. Price breaks through, retest this red candlestick. I would have got in as the green candlestick is forming because it looks like a strong buy. Okay, I would have got in about here. I had a 15 pip drawdown. Okay, 15 pip drawdown is nothing, guys. If it is something, then please, would you get in now? Yeah, I've just got in. I've just got in, guys. I've just got in here because I can see it's done it again. Okay. Look, guys, if you lose a trade, it's fine. But this is seriously, guys. Me market, I promise you, guys. Okay, before I just used to have one zone of one that support one resistance, and it was some time-ish. But since I've been marking up multiple zones, it's been working. So I've just got in because look, I've seen a break. So I've got caught here. I caught here. I came out early. I came out about here because I was happy with what I saw. Remember, not everything has to go for take profit, right? So prices just broke through here. It's retested here, and it's a green candlestick. So I've just got in. So yeah. 1 second, guys. Where do you take profit? Is trader assistant and is trader assistant and Android? I don't see on my. Wait. Would you get in now? Just so I understand. Yes, I would get in now. Yes, guys. One thing about this strategy is you just have to get in. If you believe the strategy, just get in. Okay, just get in. Don't. What happens is you like to procrastinate, and then by that time you could have been. You could have hit stop loss. You could have hit. You could hit take profit. Sorry. It's all about being confident as well. We go to the market being confident, being positive, right? So, yeah. Where do you take profit? My take profit is simply 30 pips. 30 pips. So trade 30 pips. Once I get 15 pips, I just move the stop loss to my 2 pip stop profit. So, but what's going to happen now? The market's going to be quite slow, so it could just play about for a little while, which is fine. So yeah, guys, I think that's going to be it for today because I believe it's been an hour. I've got another Zoom I've got to jump on a Zoom in 10 minutes actually for Bryony's session. So guys, I hope everyone got value. No worries, guys. No worries. Ready, take profit. Yeah, take profit is 30 pips. No worries, guys. I am going to record this video. But guys, if you've got some value, drop me some threes, drop me some fires, drop me some. Thank you, guys. Thank you, guys. It's all about giving value, you know. So as I said, this does really work. So if you ever get frustrated, just keep going, because you're gonna break it. You know, I believe I've got to the place now where I'm very consistent. So yeah, let's keep going. Let's make it happen, guys. Let's win together. Let's learn together. Let's lose together, man. So we can so it can benefit us and so we can become stronger. So we can hit that financial goal, become 6-7 figure traders. What's your ratio? What's your ratio? I would definitely say what's my ratio? I would say minimum 70%, 70% to 30%, definitely. Especially within the last few months. The last few months I've been doing these multiple zones and it's really worked out for me, honestly. So I don't even use Fibonacci. I've not had to. I've not. Like for me, I've not. You know, I've not. Yeah, I don't really use Fibonacci. So yeah, at least 70%. Like literally, like last week, it was like literally. I'm saying I earned 400 pips. I potentially earned 500 pips. I just need to calculate it. So it's yeah. I'm just being nice to myself if I'm honest. So yeah, I still need to get that little bit of confidence for me to start putting out trade signals. But you know, I want to get there. I just want to do it for the next couple of weeks, and then yeah. So let's go, guys. Thank you for having me on. Take care. I'll see you at the top because the bottom is far too crowded. Let's go. Yeah, thank you, Twanley. Yeah, I'm going to use that. I really when you done that Zoom, yes, I'm going to use that. Thank you. Oh wow, thank you. Cool. Okay, let's go.